So important. It's V33657. It's USI. It is the permanent power carbon monoxide alarm with 10-year battery.
Yes,
we have it for you today in a
years.
QVC price of $39.75. We also have it on Buy More, Save More because we really want you to pick up some for every room in the home. And I love the fact this is 10 years. In one box.
10 years, right. It's really the cheapest life insurance policy you'll ever buy. And, you know, carbon monoxide protection is so important. And I'm like a mom on a mission about this. This truly is the most important of all the products I bring to QVC. I just really feel like this is the most important one because every home needs one. And the reason is there are sources, potential sources of carbon monoxide in all of our homes. And because it's colorless, it's odorless, it's tasteless, you will not know if you have a carbon monoxide leak unless you have a detector. This is the only way that you will know. Just like Pat said, you know, that's what saved her family's life, her life and her family's life. And, you know, a lot of us, I think, have always been grown up to think, well, it's, you know, if I don't have a fireplace, you know, I don't have to worry about carbon monoxide, but it's actually caused by the incomplete combustion of fossil fuels. So not just your fireplace and the wood burning fireplace or the coal stove or whatever you may have in the winter, but things that run all year round in your home. So your water heater, yep, check, we all have one of those, right?
Yes, we do.
It's running all year round. Your furnace, our furnace is still running because it's pretty chilly here. Generators, grills, fireplaces, your range and vent in the kitchen, clothing dryers. How about an automobile that's in your garage, maybe idling, or in a neighbor's attached garage if you're in a condominium or townhouse? And again, your chimney and portable heaters. There are just so many sources, and really you can see from that graphic, if you live in a house, the potential for carbon monoxide is there. And we really recommend, it's professionally recommended that you have one on every level minimally, but really we recommend one outside every bedroom. And if you have heavy sleepers or people who sleep with the door closed, we really recommend them for one inside every bedroom. Like my daughter, she's a teenager, so she's a really heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
They only work if you hear them, right? So you know, you need to be able to hear them. So you want to make sure that you have them where you need them, especially in your sleeping areas.
Well, and as you're seeing here in the video, you don't have to plug them in. They're battery.
Right.
So you can put them anywhere. They're not hardwired. They don't have to be plugged into a wall. Put them next to the bed. We want to keep them lower though, correct?
You can really put this one anywhere.
Okay.
It can go
great.
anywhere in the room. It is. And you know, I used to have one of those big honking huge ones that took up 2 power outlets, a whole wall. It was really just kind of ugly and an eyesore. These are great because again, they're permanent power, so they're not taking up an outlet. That's an embedded battery. You can also mount it. We give you a screw to mount it if you want to hang it on your wall. Okay. But they stand on their own. So if you want to put it on a nightstand like you saw in the video, if you want to put it on your mantle, on a bookshelf, you really can place it anywhere. And because this is one of the smallest permanent power carbon monoxide detectors on the market, it's inconspicuous. You know, I can sit it somewhere and it's doing its job 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and nobody's noticing it. You know, it's not this big kind of thing that nobody wants to look at.
No, it's like another remote around the house.
Right, it's doing its job for you, and you have the peace of mind of knowing that you're protected, your family's protected while you're sleeping, while you're eating, while you're watching QVC, and your pets are protected as well.
Well, and that peace of mind to me is priceless, but we're bringing this to you today for a QVC price of $39.75. We also have it on Buy More, Save More of $3. What that means is the first one will be $39.75. Each after that you buy today going to the same address will be $36.75. And we're bringing it to you on 4 easy payments. That's how important this is. So when we get this home,
yes.
Erica, what are we doing with it?
Well, that's a great question. So when you get it right out of the box, and I love that QVC brings things like this to you because I feel like this is one of the things I put on my to-do list, like carbon monoxide. And then I forget about it. I go to the store, I forget. You know, if you order it, it comes right to your door. So it's off your to-do list. When you get it out of the box, it'll have this pull tab. What that does is that keeps the batteries fresh until you activate it. You're gonna pull that tab to activate it. There's a little sticker on the side that you can write the date of activation so that you know when 10 years is up, a decade from now, 2026, that you know that's the date you activated it. Now it's time to replace it. It also has a special chirp to let you know when the end of 10 years is up. So if you forget to look at that date, it'll chirp and let you know, hey, time to replace me. But that's all there is to it. And then you can mount it or you can sit it anywhere. And I'd love to let you hear what the alarm sounds like. So we've modified this one to show a reading. If it would detect a reading in your home, this is what it would sound like. You hear those 4 loud beeps, and there's a short pause, another 4 beeps. And that would continue until you silence the alarm. It also shows you a numerical reading. So if this would go off in your home, what you would want to do is get out of your home right away.
Yes.
Don't try to determine the source of the leak. Call emergency services and let them determine the source of the leak. Oftentimes they'll ask you what that number is on the reading, and that kind of gives them a little bit of information before they get there. But that's really all there is to it, and it's just that safety. I always think there's so many things I can't protect my kids from, and I'm a worrywart about all of it, but this is one thing that's just easy. You get it, it's doing the work for you, and it's just one thing that's, off your list of worries.
4 easy payments of $9.94 will bring you one home. We have this on Buy More, Save More because we really want you to pick up multiples. Think about the different rooms in your home and the different places that it would be so important to have one of these. We've sold more than 53,000 here on QVC, and this is just one of those items every home needs. We can't always control when the water heater, when the furnace, when all of these different things are going to work and when they're going to stop. And you don't want to be left not knowing. Carbon monoxide is colorless, it's odorless, it's tasteless. You just don't know. A friend of mine from high school passed away, sadly, when she was in college studying abroad. Carbon monoxide.
Right. And it's just scary, and again, there are so many sources in our homes. It's not just in the wintertime. It's not just homes with fireplaces. It's things like your water heater, which is running all year round. Everybody has one. A furnace, a generator, a grill, an automobile in your garage, or maybe, your neighbor's attached garage, clothing dryers, ranges and vents, fireplaces, chimneys, portable heaters. And it's really recommended to have one on every level as just very basic protection. One outside every bedroom is better yet, but if you have heavy sleepers, we really recommend one inside every bedroom because you need to hear it. If it goes off, we want you to be able to hear it. And I love that the battery is embedded into this because not only does it make it not take up an outlet, and it's a 10-year battery, but a lot of times when they go off, and my aunt and uncle had their different carbon monoxide detector go off, and because my uncle had suffered a stroke, he wasn't thinking clearly, and he removed the battery from it. Oh, no. And they did, in fact, have a carbon monoxide leak, so a day or two later, an ambulance had to come. They got ill, and thankfully, they were okay. They were treated, and they were okay. But because this is an embedded battery, it just makes it hard to ignore. If it goes off, you have to, you have to deal with it. You have to take care of it. You have to have emergency services come. So it's just kind of one more level of protection, if you have people in your life maybe who are in that situation as well.
Well, and think about that. Wouldn't you feel better and wouldn't you sleep better knowing that your family, whether just the family that lives in your home or maybe elderly relatives living elsewhere, that they're protected to the best ability that they can be. And the fact that you can get one of these home, $39.75, we've got it on 4 easy payments, and we've thrown in the Buy More, Save More of $3. Pick up a few, put them in different homes, maybe give them to your parents, to other elderly relatives. 300 have been picked up this morning. I just think this is something every single home needs, and you don't have to hardwire this. You don't even have to plug it in. It's 10 years of battery life, 10 years of peace of mind.
And what's nice also about the battery is that, we have them hardwired in our home. We have a newer home, and I have these as backups because if the power goes out, if a summer storm blows through, oftentimes that is when carbon monoxide leaks occur from, things that are malfunctioning or not working from that loss of power. You know that you have a backup system in place, that this is still working even if you lose power. I also love the size. They're easy to travel with. When my husband takes the kids
great
up
idea.
to the cabin, they always go to their cabin weekends. I don't go because there's no electricity, but this is small enough. It's easy to take along. You don't need electricity for it because it's working all the time. But I know they're safe and that they're going to come back to me when the fun weekend's over. So there are just so many reasons. I hope we've convinced you to get a carbon monoxide detector, but there's so many reasons why this one is a great one to get.
4 easy payments today of $9.94 will get this home. Will bring you that peace of mind. And then if you pick up additional, it's a Buy More, Save More of $3 on each one. Erica Swineford, thank you so much for bringing these to us. So important. The 33657. So here's how we started the show with our today's special value. 5,900 have been picked up today. The Amazon